What's up, everybody? We're back with another Niner Talk. I'm Nicholas, and this is my pal, Carlos.
What's up?
Patriots are this week's opponent against the Niners. 105 game on Fox.
125.
105.
They changed it? They flexed
105.
it?
No, they actually
They both suck.
Put on the 1 p.m. game, man.
Yeah, they suck, so I put them on the 105.
But they're versing a Patriots team that looks very demoralized. They look very weak, but also the Niners don't look very good right now also. So let's get right into it. I mean, what do you think the keys are to this game?
They gotta start fast, I think, and I don't know, man. It's been kind of weird first 3 games, but it's okay. It's early in the season. I feel that the keys in this game is establish the run and give it to our playmakers. We got a couple of playmakers coming back. I think Kittle's back. Debo should be back.
Debo's questionable. Kittle's expected to play.
So, I mean, we continue running the ball. Number 2 in the league. Number 2 in passing. So just keep doing what they're doing, and I think that's the key. Establish the run, open play action. Same thing we did last. It's going to be pretty much almost the same thing every week. However, I think we should just dominate in the rushing against this team. This team is not really well. This team's not a good team. Sorry, Eric. He's one of my staff members. He's a Patriots fan.
I mean, they barely had 200 yards of offense, and most was in garbage time. They had 3 points. I mean, it's a good Jets defense, but they had 3 points in the game. I mean, they benched Jacoby Brissett. I mean, he's gonna play against the Niners, but they put in Drake May for a couple plays. And Ramondre Stevenson, I mean, that's their best running back. He had like 23 yards. So they don't really have too much to offer. So the Niners need to take advantage of these games.
Especially that we're injured,
Coming
right?
off 2 straight games of a loss, you got to take advantage of these games. You don't get too much opportunities, especially in this league where you see this team isn't that good. You just gotta, get this win and dominate, because the schedule's not gonna get much easier.
No, I think
the schedule's gonna get a lot more. Like it's getting insane.
Yeah, so
week 5, week 6.
they need to take advantage from the get-go. Put on points. Do not settle for field goals. Hit
Be
those
aggressive
touchdowns.
this game.
We just gotta. These are the games that we need to finish and win. Last week we needed to finish and win because these are the games that we need, especially right now that we have all of these players injured.
1 and 2 now.
So
you gotta get the win.
We gotta rack them up. And these are the games that we need to. So let's see it. I mean, what I want from the defensive side is, dominance in the trenches. They need to get to the quarterback. We haven't gotten to the quarterback. Actually, another key is I just found that word last in Yaks.
Oh yeah,
That's embarrassing.
I mean,
The last.
last, second to last, really doesn't matter. They were number 1 last year.
They've been one for the last I don't know how many years.
Ever since the Kyle Shanahan took over, and then the Debo, Kittle, ever since they came
We're
around,
last.
they've been first every single year, and then now they're second worst. Or it doesn't even matter if they're second worst or worse. That's just unacceptable. But look at this. They're that low on Yak, but look where Purdy is in passing yards.
That shows you.
And they're worse in separation yards also. So it shows you that Purdy, without his weapons, without the separation, without the Yak, he is an elite quarterback who makes plays.
And he's making plays for what he has in front of him. So enough of this nonsense of he needs his weapons. So,
He's a playmaker.
I mean, every team needs his weapons, but I think this is, again, establish the run, play action, defense, hold him, dominate, make him a one-dimensional team, stop the run. They're not a good running team anyways.
Just stuff them.
And it should be they should dominate this game and move on to the next game. But
Sound like a broken record right now.
We can't overlook them though. I mean, each team. I mean, they're both professional teams, so you just gotta take care of business. Not overlook them. Don't think this is gonna be an easy game because they're all professionals. But I expect good things from this game. I mean, they did really good last week. The defense didn't show up. So this defensive coach, I'm telling you, he's gonna get in a hot seat if he has another bad game against Patriots. So
yeah. I mean, the Patriots did have they had a very solid game against the Seahawks in week 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something to look at, but the Niners aren't the Seahawks, especially if they play to who they are as a team. I know they're banged up. I know the team morale isn't the same, but look at the talent. Look at the talent on this team. Compare the talent to the Niners and the Patriots. It's not even close. Offense, defense, coaches. I mean, this team is. I mean, they're mostly a defensive team because their head coach Joe Mayo is a defensive coach.
Yeah.
So that will probably be their strong point in this game. But the Niners' strong point this season has been the offense, and the defense just has to step up, make plays. Get them off on third downs. Like, just get off the field.
Catch up to the offense, I think.
Yeah, this hasn't been a problem, literally, ever for this defense. Now the defense is becoming the problem, which you can't really have that in the NFL. If you have a great defense and the offense they've been having all these years, they've been making it far.
Yeah.
So he's got to capitalize. Capitalize on opportunities to get the Patriots offense or any offense they play off the field and give the offense opportunities to run up the score.
Yeah. Yep. So who do you think is your player to look out for on offense and defense?
I'm gonna go on offense first. I mean, it's tough. I mean, you see Jordan Mason week 1. I mean, dominant 148-yard game. Juwan Jennings week 3, dominant 176-yard game. So it's been flipping. Debo week 2. So I feel if Kittle is back for this game, which it looks like he is, I think Kittle's gonna have a very, very, very big game. I mean, that's just what I see. I hope Kittle has a big game. I hope he comes back, stays healthy. When he's healthy, best tight end in the league. I mean,
yeah, he is the best tight end in the league.
Can you really argue that? It's
not even close.
Best run blocker. His hands are insane, and I mean,
speed is crazy.
You don't even need to say anything about Kittle at this point. He's proved who he is as a player. And on defense, I'm gonna say player to watch out for. I would say Fred Warner, but everybody's watching Fred Warner. Everybody.
Yeah.
So I'd say watch out for the DBs this game, because I know the Patriots offensive coordinator made it very clear they're going to need to get the ball out of Jacoby Brissett's hands because Bosa is rushing, that defensive line is rushing. So they said this is a game where they just get it out.
Yep.
Get it out. So if they get it out, especially with Jacoby Brissett, mistakes will happen.
Yeah. So
the DBs just need to lock up. And a DB I see getting a pick this game, Deommodore Lenoir. I think Lenoir's going to have a very solid game. So, yeah, that's mine. Lenoir and Kittle. Who's yours?
I think Purdy's going to have another outstanding game and keep on his I mean, not streak, but his well-playing season so far. I feel he's going to throw another about 200, 250, 0 interceptions. And I think he's just going to open up more against this defense. This defense is not strong. But, again, you have to be careful. But I think he's just going to play to his strengths. And he's going to continue dominate. So I see another big game. Another maybe 2 or 3 touchdowns. I mean,
he arguably had one of the best quarterback performance in week 3.
Yep. On defense, I need to see something from our defensive line. I need some sacks. I need Floyd. I need Bosa to get some sacks.
Yeah, forgot to mention Javon Hargrave. I mean,
he's
out for the season.
So
with a tricep injury. Yeah. I mean, that's just rough.
But we need guys to step up. I need Bosa. I need Floyd to get a couple sacks.
So that's why you have players like Fred Warner at the defensive line, and Dre Greenlaw's gonna come back soon mid-season. Yep. I mean, just stay as healthy as you can.
So I think what we need is pressure from our defensive line, causes turnovers, fumbles, interceptions, obviously turnovers, and Purdy on the offensive side. I feel that he's going to continue just balling out, and he's going to continue shutting all these doubters, which at this point is just like, whatever.
There's just very, very many Purdy stats. First 3 seasons, he has the most 130-plus passer rating games in the league. For the in NFL history, he has the most in the first 3 seasons.
Number 1 is who? I mean, number 2 is Mahomes.
I don't know. It doesn't matter who's number 2. Purdy's 1. But another stat where Purdy since 2022, for quarterbacks Nobody's had more games of throwing 3 touchdowns and 0 picks. Purdy's at 7.
Oh no, man.
And he just had his most recent with the no Avengers, like how everybody always wants to get on him for. About he has his weapon, he has this, he has that. Like, what excuse do you have now?
I don't know what else he needs to do for all these haters out there.
He needs to play defense.
He plays.
He
No, he probably has to throw it, run, catch it himself, dive, but whatever. Let's get your score.
My score. I mean, I would like to say, a blowout game. You're at home playing the Patriots. I'm gonna say 34-12.
Ooh, 34-12.
Actually 31-12.
31-12. Well, I'm coming for you, Eric. You're out there somewhere. I say 55-0.
55-0.
I'm just playing.
55-0 happened.
No, I feel that a good 30 points. I could see them score 30 points in this game. 32-10.
Just put touchdowns on the board.
30-10. I feel that we have a very complete game. 30-10. All I'm saying is, if we struggle on the defensive side in this game,
if they make them look like Colt McCoy, like 3.
If we struggle as a defense on this game, these coaches who are, I don't know who the hell they are anymore, they're probably going to get let go. Just putting it out there. If they struggle against this offense, our defense does, and we don't adjust, we don't do any adjustments, I feel these coaches are getting let go. Which I don't like people getting fired, but it's a business. It's a business. So I see 30-10. And we just don't, 10 is a lot as it is, but 30-10, let's give some respect. But 30-10, I see it.
Defense, this needs to be a defensive game where they
need to wake up, man.
They
need
to. And even Bosa said, like, we can't just act like everything's fine.
Okay, it's not. So
not.
They need to, it starts from these dudes up front. They need to get some sacks. They got like 1 or 2 and 3 games.
When they bring pressure, that means interceptions will happen. Strip sacks will happen.
So we'll see.
Just get to the quarterback, make plays. Win the game.
Yep.
They're 1-2. Patriots are 1-2.
Let's get to 500.
Niners at home on a Sunday. Niners versus Patriots. Haven't played them since Cam Newton was on the team. Versus Jimmy G. Jeff Wilson legacy game. I don't know who remembers that, but yeah, he had a crazy game that game.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens this game. Comment your predictions for this game. You know, your key players, offense, defense, score predictions, whatever you want. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get a dub.
Let's get it.
Let's go Niners, baby. Peace.
Niners.